Hey guys, welcome back to Sector 6. Today we're diving deep into one of the wildest and most intense moments from the Injustice universe. When Batman kidnaps Hawkgirl, gets exposed by Superman on a global broadcast, and ends up losing his secret identity in the most public way possible. This story has mind games, betrayal, epic reveals, and one of the most brutal deaths in the Injustice timeline. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. And before we jump in, please hit that subscribe button. I'm working hard to reach 1,000 subs, so Damian Wayne finds out that his father Batman has been spying on the Justice League by kidnapping Hawkgirl and having Manhunter pose as her. The League discuss the situation, and Flash says, "This sounds crazy even for Batman." But Damian insists that Batman would definitely do something like this. He says Batman will go to any length to defeat his enemies, and he knows everyone's strengths and weaknesses. So if you're confused on what's happening, this is the Injustice timeline where Superman becomes a ruthless dictator after Joker kills Lois. He kills Joker and vows that all villains and criminals on Earth will die. Of course, Batman wasn't happy with Clark's actions, so he goes against him, and this was Batman's first strike. Anyways, Superman knows that Batman wants them to react and go on the defensive, but this time Clark wants to be in charge of the situation. He tells Cyborg to activate the emergency broadcast systems worldwide. We then see Superman speak on every single device on Earth. He tells the people of Earth that they've been betrayed by Batman, who abducted one of his fellow heroes and put an imposter in her place. Batman lied and kidnapped to get what he wanted. No more. Batman took one of Clark's friends and allies, so he'll take something of Batman's, his anonymity. Batman realizes what Superman is about to do, so he activates Protocol Icarus as a last choice, and Clark is interrupted right before he could reveal Batman's real identity. All devices across the globe experience an interference, and the Watchtower is taken down in the process. Cyborg reveals everything is offline, including the life support systems, and everyone realizes Batman has gone too far this time. Superman then says Batman is trying to buy time so he can put some contingency in place. He tells Cyborg to let him finish addressing Earth, but Cyborg says the communications are out too. Damian then reminds them that Cyborg is a living computer, and Lex is supposed to be the smartest man in the world, so it shouldn't be hard to put 4 little words online. Clark and Victor agree and tweet out Batman's real identity for the entire world to see. As Diana is restraining Damian to a chair, she tells him he is brave for what he did, but Damian tells her he isn't brave. He just isn't as cowardly as his father. The League prepares for re-entry as the Watchtower lands back on Earth safely. Meanwhile, at the Batcave, Alfred approaches Batman and tells him there's a ridiculous amount of newscopters circling the Wayne Manor. Bruce apologizes to Alfred for what happened and tries to tell Alfred that he shouldn't be around him since it could be dangerous now. But Alfred pledges his loyalty to Bruce and vows to help him prepare for the chaos to come now that his identity has been revealed to the world. The League immediately head to the Batcave to confront Batman, and he approaches them, saying that they took his life away from him. Diana tells him he can buy a new one, and questions him about the whereabouts of Hawkgirl. Suddenly, Cyborg calls to tell Diana that Hawkgirl is safe and at the Watchtower. They even make her prove that she isn't Martian Manhunter by touching some fire. Batman tells them to leave, but Diana refuses and tells him this is his last warning. If he tries to act against them, they'll respond with force. Batman attempts to walk away, but Flash approaches him and tells him he can't walk away. Batman confirms that and decides to literally just fly away. Flash looks up in utter confusion, and everyone realizes it's Manhunter posing as Batman. While following him, Manhunter disappears into a cloud, but reappears to knock Green Lantern out and into the water. John greets Clark, and Clark asks him why he's working against him, so John decides to show him a vision. He tells Clark that he knows how it feels to be helpless and lose someone he loves. Suddenly, Wonder Woman returns and grabs Manhunter's head, but he slowly starts going inside her. He tells her him and Clark are both aliens, but she followed the one that looks like her. As he enters her body, he tells her they underestimated him far too long, and he can easily kill her from inside by strangling her organs and cut off oxygen to her brain. Diana starts yelling at Clark to burn her since it's the only way. Clark then uses his heat vision to burn Manhunter alive, and he dies. As the situation unfolds, Batman watches from afar,